Hello, Senator Cormann, or should I say as of next week, Acting Prime Minister Cormann.
Good evening, Emma. Good to be here.
With the future of the coalition under a cloud, with Prime Minister Turnbull saying Barnaby Joyce had a shocking error of judgment, and Joyce in return calling the PM inept, how will you help heal the situation? Even Bill Shorten is saying nothing about Barnaby Joyce.
Bill Shorten is very caring and very much in touch.
True, everyone needs a bit of brain bleach after imagining Mr. Joyce romping around. What will be the first thing you say as Acting Prime Minister?
Bill Shorten every single day is promoting our National Economic Plan for Jobs and Growth.
Surely, Senator, that's a bit contrary to coalition policy.
Look, I mean, let's give the man a break. I mean, you know, he's a good man. He's been in public life for a very long time.
I see. A more friendly tone of politics over the next week, it seems. Now, onto the scandal with Barnaby Joyce. There were reports that Barnaby was very happy with the news he was about to become a new dad and had a parade.
There's a process through the cabinet and through the party room.
We heard during the process Barnaby dropped his pants and did a few laps.
He's been caught out. It was a nonsense figure. Wobble, wobble.
We understand that as well as Barnaby's footprints, there was a third trail along the carpet. Is it true that Barnaby has a 3-foot long...
That is actually quite wrong. So your numbers there are wrong.
I see. Is there anything the Australian public should know about you? There were rumours you, like Barnaby Joyce, were personally helping overseas relations in an intimate manner?
More products and more services into the Chinese. I'm looking forward at the job at hand.
Minister, surely there are things that the Liberal Party won't make you do.
Based on everything that Malcolm Turnbull has said this week, he is very well aware that the Liberal Party is the custodian of every fibre of my body.
We know you've come over to Australia from Europe. There are rumours that in the German embassy and in Cabinet as well, you've broken several laws with sessions between your staffers.
I know German law before and after the relevant period. Malcolm Turnbull knows my history. He knows what I've done in the Cabinet over the last 2 years.
Senator, will you also be addressing issues that other government MPs have been trying to woo voters over with their sexuality short bus style?
Over the last 4 or 5 weeks, Andrew Hastie, our candidate, has worked very hard to earn the trust of the people of Cunning.
Has Mr. Hastie been interacting with his constituents in unusual techniques?
We are committed to helping families access double dipping.
Women today have reacted to the Prime Minister's new rule blocking relationships between ministers and staffers by claiming that they're being treated as objects by your government. Some commentators are even claiming you're grabbing women for their bodies and keeping them quiet by giving them jobs in return.
We will get as much as we need to get. There's a body of work to be done. That is a deliberate decision that we've made.
We were hearing reports on social media today, Minister, that Jason Falinski was caught bragging about the number of positions in his repertoire, including some that boggled the mind.
Jason Falinski has clearly explained his position. And neither incidentally has Mark Dreyfus, neither has Michael Danby. Mark Dreyfus and Bill Shorten want to measure coalition members of Parliament.
As acting PM, will you be in favour of measurement when it comes up in Parliament?
I haven't looked at every single one of the 150 members of Parliament, no.
In relation to Mr. Joyce, it's been said that like a prize bull, Mr. Joyce has been put out to stud.
He's provided distinguished service to Australia for a very long time. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
What action does the Liberal Party plan to take on this when PM Turnbull comes back from the US? What will be your advice to the PM?
Wibble, wibble.
Nice Blackadder reference there, Senator. You're clearly mad. You're a fan of pop culture though, aren't you, Senator?
Scott Morrison is an economic girly man.
Do you have any ambition to replace Scott Morrison and become Treasurer?
There is no question in relation to that. I mean, that is a completely ludicrous proposition.
Wibble, wibble.
Minister, looking to the future, what is your plan? Where do you see yourself in 6 months' time?
I will do everything I can to help Tony Abbott be the most successful Prime Minister he possibly can.
Controversial. Is there anything that you will keep with you after you step down from acting PM next week?
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
And thank you, Minister.
Always a pleasure, Emma.
Oh, by the way, it's David.
Go away.